What's up, everybody? You got Disciple3d with the Reginator.
Hey.
Let's see. So that's a little bit loud on my speakers. I'm going to turn my speakers down a little bit. So, guys, had a really good hour and 24-minute stream this morning, and it did not make it over here somehow. So I am just verifying that everything is working right now before I kick things off, because that is something I'm going to have to start doing. Just too often I'll go through an entire stream and then it'll just, won't even be there. And so the whole point is to be able to, for those of you that follow the channel, to follow along and share things about being a PA.
Okay, you're looking live over here at YouTube.
You said I am looking live. You can see.
I see the PA lessons.
Oh, good deal. Good deal. All right. Are you in the chat as well? I didn't hear you, Reggie.
I can hear you. What?
Are you in the chat?
Yes, I am.
Cool, cool. All right. So, going to be switching over, and you got Johnny Brento, aka Disciple3d, aka guy whose head is in a blue rectangle halo. I got a little bit of front light coming from my sign, which will eventually have my Twitter and whatnot behind me somewhere. Still working on studio space. I've got things in place, but I don't have all my lights set up yet. But anyway,
Don't see you on the stream yet.
I know. You know why? It's because I haven't hit that transition button, my guy. How about that? Yeah, so I got a little different lighting set up, so a little bit of foreground light.
Oh, very nice.
Pretty terribly backlit in the past. I'm going to try to pay attention, but you help me out. Help me out with the making sure I'm in the right. I guess what I'm trying to
place in space.
Yeah, the right window. Just going to share.
Got it.
Just going to share real quick a little bit of a promo render that we completed here a second ago for this product. So this is Steam Jane and Steam Jack, products that I've been working on lately, trying to finish off. And this morning I was setting up additional materials for them, and this is just a promo that I've kind of started working on. Hopefully I'll be able to submit these by the end of the weekend if all goes to plan. These products are long overdue, my friend. They were supposed to be out almost 2 months ago. But, life happens, and you got to be ready to roll with it when it does. So, picked up some new things. We got a couple things we could do. I'm going to switch over to Daz Studio so you can see what's happening. Now, got to make some changes to this. So I noticed today that you cannot actually see the left part of the screen on my stream. So I got to correct for that, because otherwise the information is getting lost. Now that means either we got to have a border on one side or the other. I'm going to go with border. I wish you could make these, you could scale these unevenly, but unfortunately you can't. It makes you scale them like you can't, in other words, you can't warp it. That's unfortunate, but I'm pretty sure that it won't allow me to warp it, if you know what I mean when I say warp.
Yeah, bring one side in.
Okay, automatic. Okay, so now I've just made a change. So now you should see the left. Do you see every bit of the left title? Like when I go to all products, do you see ALLPROUDUCTS? And do you see the file when I'm clicking on file?
I see anatomy. And then 100 essential
anatomy.
Emotions for V4 in your smart content.
Okay, that's weird. So you don't see the pop-up menu. When I press on File, And I'm going to go File, New. You don't actually see that pop-up menu.
No, none of that.
This sucks. Okay, so let's just do another experiment here. So we're going to go to Desktop. I'm going to do the same exact thing with Desktop. I'm going to scale down that window and make sure that it is scaled up, and anything that goes off screen will be on the right hand side. So when I do this and I mouse over File, again, do you see the pop-up window where it says New?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I still don't see
File
it.
New. Okay, so I'm thinking.
Okay, I see something now, but I don't see where you hit File.
All right, so I'm holding over File right now. I can't
Okay,
monitor it.
File.
Huh?
I don't see the file.
So you don't see the yellow on the word File.
I see the only thing I see is Save Last Drawing.
Oh, okay, look. So you do see that pop-up menu where it says New, Open, Open Recent, Merge.
No, I see just up to the point where it says Save Last Drawing. I don't see where it says File. Like the files that you're hitting on.
No, listen.
See when it pops down.
Okay, let me slow you down because you're not hearing me. So you see Save Last Draw, and above that you see Save
Right
As.
there. That's it.
You see Save As, and above that you see Save. And above that you don't see Save.
No, I do not.
Can you take a screenshot of your screen and send it to me?
Let's see. Screenshot. That's a new lesson there.
Okay, go into the little search box and start typing SNIP like snippet, and a little icon will pop up which will let you take a screenshot.
Okay. SNI what?
SNIP, and it'll be like snip and sketch or something like that.
Okay.
And just select that.
Yeah, snip and sketch.
Yeah. And there's a little there's a lasso on the left hand side. If you click that lasso, it'll disappear, and you carve it. And I just want you to capture everything in the upper left hand corner of the screen. You know that you're watching.
Okay.
I need to understand how these menus are showing up, and it's actually critical to be either other. If you guys can't see that, then I have to kind of like I have to explain it a little bit more.
Okay, how do I send this to you?
Okay, so here there's a little. All right, so look at my screen right now. When it comes up here, so you use this to copy whatever, and I wanted you to copy.
Yeah, I got that.
You hit this little button right here, which means copy to palette, and then you just go down here and put it in chat, and you hit Control V. That's what you do, and then you hit the blue arrow.
Okay.
So what I was wanting you to cut was this right up here.
The top.
Yeah, so I could see exactly what it was showing to you guys.
Let's see that. Okay, how do I send this to you? Share?
Put your no. All right, one more time, okay? You're watching my screen, right?
Because I see the snip right here. Yeah.
Okay, so you did this, and then you hit this for new, right? It disappears,
Uh-huh.
and then you want to circle around what you're trying to
Yep.
copy, and that's what I wanted you to do. And see, and then it puts it into this image.
That's what I'm at right now.
You see that icon? It says copy. Control C.
Copy.
You see where my mouse is?
Okay, got you.
Just click on that, then you go here, then you put your cursor in there and left click, and then press Control V, and then you hit this blue arrow.
Copy, and then
In the chat in Skype.
go into Skype, hit Control V.
Yeah. You gotta have your cursor in here though.
Okay, I got it, and here it comes.
Okay, cool. This will just help me. There we go. Oh, we took a bunch of stuff. So, okay, I see what you're saying. Thank you. That's exactly what I needed to see. So I need to make sure you can see the top. So I got to change the way we got to figure this out. I got to get this set, and then I'm not going to change it. So in other words, I need to do this. It looks like. So can you do that same thing again and send it to me? Like okay. I want to see where I'm at. So go ahead and do it now.
Okay.
So I kind of got to game the system here. So
How do I do a new one?
you
I
go,
just draw it?
no, yeah, new, and then you just draw it around that left-hand corner.
Okay, got it.
And then the whole procedure is the same.
Okay.
I mean, I hate to have to go to a different methodology of screen capturing, but it's annoying that it doesn't convey what's in the upper left-hand corner. Either that or I'll have to start recording the shows and making sure I can see it on my end, but anywho. All right, so I'm waiting.
Coming to you.
All right, waiting on it. Okay, so that's closer. You see now, if you look at my screen, you see there's a big gap at the top, but it looks like I need to come down really even a little bit more. So that was Dash Studio only. And it looks like, you know what, it looks like if I just do this, we'd be closer to being right. Let's see here, something more like that. Why it's not showing to the ultimate edge of that though? It's just capture method.
Okay, now I see products. So it's getting there.
Yeah, it's getting there. But you really should be able to see file. Why can't you see file? That's like really bugging me. I'm gonna transition it one more time. So are you seeing file now by any chance? Or are you still just stopping at products?
Right now I still see products.
Okay, I'm gonna keep on messing with this. All right. How about now?
Let's see if it switches over. Okay, now I see it.
You see file and everything.
Yeah, I see like it's about a 1/2 inch border of black around it.
Okay, well, I'm trying to eliminate that border as much as is possible. Like, that sucks.
Okay.
But let me, okay, I'm going to try something else. And if we got to go with the border, we got to go with the border. But I can't have it not showing the whole screen. All right, so. All right, try it now and tell me what it looks like.
Yeah, let's see if it's going to change. Still looks the same. You still have the border.
How big is the border? Is it any smaller?
It's about the size of a mouse. I mean, the arrow. No, it didn't get smaller. It's about the same size.
Okay, hold on.
If I put my mouse cursor, the arrow right there, that's about the spacing right there.
Well, I can't really see what you're doing, but hang on. I'm gonna try to make.
Let's see.
I'm gonna try to make it better. I'm gonna try to make it as good as it can be. Okay. Transition. All right, how about now?
Okay, let's see. I'm waiting for the transition to kick in. Do not see a change. I'm gonna snip this and show you what you got right now.
Okay.
See, these tutorials are great. Teaching me how to copy and paste.
Bro.
You know, I know we did this before.
Don't admit that to anybody. Don't admit that to anybody.
Okay. All right, will do. Okay, coming to you.
Okay.
Okay, you see it?
Yeah, let me see here. Okay, see, this is confusing to me because, yeah, you're seeing everything you're supposed to see, and it's right to the edge of the freaking, it's right to the edge, and you're seeing file and everything. So I don't understand why, when I do it maximum, when I max it out, like, all right, so look at it now. take a screenshot of that for me if you would.
Okay, it looks the same, but
No, it'll change over and you'll see my webcam and all that. Okay. All right. See anything? You see my webcam?
let's see. Let me go back to it real quick.
Now, are you looking at the screen? Are you looking at the stream, or are you looking at?
I'm looking at the stream.
So we're not sharing screens. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Okay.
Yeah, I see your screen too. Your screen's perfect. I can see your screen perfectly.
Okay.
But on YouTube, it's cut off.
Right. So how about now?
Yeah.
Like, is it still cut off on YouTube? That's what I'm trying to determine.
Yeah, that's what I'm in right now.
Okay. So
no, it's not cut off. It's just those pictures I sent you with that border.
Mm-hmm.
That's the YouTube screen.
Weird. Because there we go. Okay, there we go. I can see. I could actually preview it myself now. I'm kind of figured out how to do that. So.
Oh, okay.
I was asking you stuff that I could check myself. So I just got to be extra aware that if I am going to do something on the right-hand side, that it has to be. I have to account for that and move it. So I'm going to transition right here. Now I'm looking at my YouTube feedback. I think it's going to be okay. Yes.
Are you gonna practice in the new studio, Laura?
Yeah, I actually got a new piece of equipment tonight that I was trying to sort of learn for it, and it's about 4 generations newer of the portable recorder that I use. But man, everything has changed and it's all digital on the interface. It's called the Handy Zoom 8. Can do a lot of stuff, but like it's designed to plug microphones in instead of using the onboard mic, which you can do both. But the manual is very sparse indeed. So it's
wow.
Okay, so it looks like
I haven't seen the transition on YouTube yet.
Yeah, I know, that's weird because I'm looking at it. I'm way behind. Okay, I can see that. That's good to go. That is good to go. Yeah, cool.
Okay, you see it on your end?
I can see everything we need to see, so we're good. We are good. We are golden, as it were. Okay, I'm going to install a couple things here. Resend.
Okay, what you're doing right now, I don't see that on YouTube.
I know you don't because it's a secondary menu that pops up over top. But if you look, if you look close, you will see the smart menu change. I would think. Yeah. So I am looking at stuff that is that I'm gonna download that I have not used, but I recently purchased.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna drop some. I don't know what we're doing yet. That's another thing. I don't know exactly what we're doing. We could work on the project for my client, which we started the other day. I did. I did download some things for that I thought might come in handy. Just kind of looking at the stuff I grabbed today. You know, I talk about burnout a lot. I mean, let me show you what I did this morning, by the way, so you can kind of see and be up to date on the product changes to Steam Jane. So I can't recall. I don't think you actually watched most of this. Getting a little bit of lag here. Got a lot of stuff running. Genesis 8. Here we go. So yeah, as you were around when I made the thumbnail renders for the materials.
Yes.
Made all those for her for all what we're just calling dirty. We're calling all hers dirty. made the fixes to this so that it doesn't overwrite the, when I go mask default, it's mask default with a dirty texture. And then
Oh, okay.
that matches up to this version of the product, which has all those, and I just added the exact same thing for the clean version so that you can mix and match, have a white shirt and the rest of it be dirty and whatnot. And his, resets and stuff, resets the mask to the clean textures. So that's what I did today. Also,
is that supposed to be on YouTube?
it was, but it just didn't make it. So there's an update coming to a couple of these, not these, but these have to kind of go into this area to get some final updates, and then a fix to that left strap not working with the expandol. So I was looking at this as a possible road for Senor Ron's image. He wanted a more less remote location, and one of the things that I picked up for this was, and I should be able to do this, is we go to all. I actually downloaded I purchased a add-on for this, and there it is. So I don't know if I need to just get rid of this altogether. Let me just do that. Let me just make new scene. This is the add-on. And we'll go with the forest subset and see how that looks. And now I'm thinking this is going to be the location for those two characters to be walking.
Oh, okay. That looks nice. Now, this isn't showing on YouTube, right?
It actually will, because you're watching my screen real time, and actually that's going to get really confusing if you're yeah. Let me think about this for a second. Yeah, everything's working. It's just we're like 60 seconds behind or so on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I guess yeah, you don't have to mention that anymore because that sort of throws them out of time. It's like you're talking in the future. If you know what I mean.
I wish I could tell myself something.
All right, let's see what our various cameras look like. Well, first off, let's stop this shit. This is too slow. Go back to just a regular texture view. Texture view, viewport, and we'll just kind of go through the various cameras and look at that like that maybe, and I'll see how much of that actually shows up. Oh, it's Friday night, man. I wish I felt more motivated. I really want to just screw off and do fun stuff like right now. I'm not like super focused on the idea of doing product stuff on a Friday night at 8:09, you know?
Friday? I thought it was Saturday.
Just goes to show you how jacked up my week has been. It's Saturday.
Just moving back to the future, as they say.
Well, that's taking forever to preview. I don't know if it's going to manage it. Chugga, 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 chugga. There we go. So I could, based on this camera, something that really bothers me is that there is no freaking, all the promos sort of show an HDRI type sky. There is not one. So that means I got to add sky to it. Take that off. I'm just going to go with a full-on bright sky. Cloudy sky.
Oh, nice.
Okay. You know what I'm betting? I think these are guide trees. And that, because if you look in here, you see more of them. In the preview, you only see a couple. That's cam gravel shoulder. Cam gravel shoulder. That's what we're saying. No, that actually is accurate. Sorry, never mind. These trees being symmetrical really bothers me. Like, I gotta move that one. It's just too much in the same space as that other one. There we go. That makes me a lot happier. So that works. And I can kind of customize this window. Just angle a little bit. Now this can have them walking right into the camera view here. And let's see if we can just kind of get off that for a second. Figure out where I put this stuff. That's customs 2020. I think down the road. There we go. All right, merging the scene. Man, he tore me apart on my characters. I was like, dang, dude. But that's honestly, like, I could probably show him the same thing. And now that he's giving the feedback, and I just put it in a different background, he probably wouldn't notice half the stuff that he said. So that's why it's important to get the buy-in of the client, you know.
That was a little trick in the studio too.
Yeah, we definitely did that in the old design world. We'd give them the choice that we liked, which was by far the best choice, and then we'd intentionally tank the other two options so that they would pick the only decent looking option. You know, isn't that ridiculous?
Yeah, no, it's just the way people think. I just say what they do.
Boy, what's going on in the kitchen, man? Something's happening down the street. I am like a stone's throw away from the outpost of the cops on this side of town, and it's a combo fire department / outpost for the police station, and man, you hear those sirens coming in all the time, man. What's going on in the kitchen, but I don't know what's cooking. Carl. Okay, Carl. Carl.
Somebody out there is up to no good.
Okay. Let's go back to here. Cam gravel shoulder. He is walking in the wrong dang direction. But that is okay. We're gonna fix that shite. Turn this way, homie. Okay.
So is that one of the cameras you made?
I just customized the ones that come with the product.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna have it much closer to the foreground. Oh great, not responding. As soon as this lets me have control again, I'm gonna save this. You know the deal. You know the deal. You know the deal. So, in the morning, I guess, I'm going to be preparing for the rehearsal because we got 2 rehearsals and then, you know, we're doing a show here.
Oh, okay.
For our grand opening. I mean, it's not going to be a big deal. We'll probably do like I said an hour and a half, but probably going to be more like an hour. I'm just going to pick stuff and these guys that I've performed with them before, you know, and so that.
Oh, by the way, I like your hair. I see it.
Young Bob Seger, bro. Young Bob Seger.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so I'm going to save this as. Come on, Daz. Come on, Daz. If I get a chance to save this, I'm going to turn this. I think it's this right here. I should have been running that preview. Man, we'll stare at this beautiful render while that's freaking out on me.
And it is beautiful. I love the way that looks.
when this guy's, oh, man, I hate this. I freaking hate this. I'll have to fix that or do a render without the hair to get that clean, and I'll probably just clone it out though of the final. I'm thinking I would rather have the other texture on this hat anyway. I don't like that. The way this looks underneath is a little bit ratty, and it's just the way the light's hitting it. It's a little bit ratty, and I don't know.
Is that the dirty hat?
That is the dirty hat. And I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to redo this whole render with her in that version of all the textures. Just because, you know, they're in the same outfit, so I can see I'm going to have to do something here too. So that's not right. This is kind of not right either, but I can sheet it to a certain degree.
Yeah, the hand came out good though on the papers.
Yep. Yeah, we're dialing it in. Yeah. See how it's barely touching or not quite touching, and these fingers are pointed out more, and there's going to be nails too, which is going to have to.
Well, see, it seems like it's almost in the motion, like two fingers are touching. She's making contact with a
it's a
middle index finger and a baby finger. They haven't contacted yet. It's kind of like when you're reading something. You know?
Honestly, this is just me trying not to be called out on a mistake in a promo, because consumers at Daz will eat you alive. I can't believe Daz didn't see that D-Force, there's an error. I'm like, you know what, dude? I mean, it showed. The whole point of it is, yeah, we want to be nice, but the idea is just to make it look like something you want to get. And if it's something so minor that like only one person out of 1,000 sees it, then it ain't really that big of a deal. If they see it, they'll make you fix it. But lots of times they're focused, just like we are, on getting the product to actually work. You know, and so if you have to do some cloning or whatever, it's like, don't be getting, like a lot of the promos have fake certain elements. I mean, because it's just hard to, if you have multiple D-Force stuff, in a render, it's tough to, you got to have a beefy machine and lots of time on your hands to get it to work right, So, but I mean, like that, and I'll have to do that again. And this is technically, I think it's buckling. The buckle is kind of like being cut off in there. I'm gonna just clone this for now, but I will fix it in another version of the render, because that's fixable. D-Force. It's like I love and hate D-Force at the same time, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's amazing, but it's also an amazing pain in the ass. Okay. There we go. We can live with that. And this is not the final version, by the way, just dialing it in. I think if she had like the nails and that one finger were extended there a little bit, that'd be dope. I'm going to try to run this tonight. I'm going to reboot. I'm trying to run this render tonight without anything holding it up. I finally got my photogrammetry products uploaded. I'm going to try to do a tutorial on that as well. That's something you could probably do with me if you wanted.
Sure.
You don't have ZBrush though, right?
No, I don't. But learning is half the battle.
I'm not sure that's how the saying goes, but I believe
close enough. I ad lib a lot.
Okay. Let's see here if Daz has come back. Okay, so it has. So yeah, that's cool. He just needs to come closer to the camera. I'm going to turn this off and save this file as down the road part 2. I know it's some promos, and I believe it's Ron V. Hill, down the road, V2. Okay, so Carl needs to come this way. Carl, come this way, son. Oh, not there. Carl. Oh.
Carl don't walk out in the middle of the street.
Carl. Oh, this is interesting. Look at this. Looking straight down, you can tell that he used either Google imagery or satellite imagery somehow to
Yes,
make that
yes, it.
texture. That's interesting. I would never have noticed that if I were not looking in orthographic view. You know what orthographic
Mm-hmm.
view is, right?
Yeah, yeah,
It's
bird's eye.
it's a perfect, no, not bird's eye.
Well, satellite, yeah.
It's a perfect angle. It's not realistic. It's just
Yeah.
it's a perfect angle. Like, in other words, a computerized kind of angle.
Mm-hmm.
So dang. So now this right here, rather than go through all that bullshit with her, I'm gonna save a pose. What kind of pose am I gonna save?
Oh, go to.
Okay, so now all we're doing is that and that. Boom, shakalaka. See, now I won't have to do all this bullshit when I bring her in. You know, I took like 5 minutes to get him in the right spot for that camera. I can just load her, hit the go to. She'll be there. She'll be there. Yeah, Rom's getting all picky with me about the damn dog. It needs to be a bulldog with a black patch over one eye, and it needs to be a little squinty. I'm like, let me explain how this works. If you want me to draw the picture, yeah, we can do that. But if we're talking about a 3D render built in, you know, this kind of software with this look that you like, you got to get a little bit less specific, Chief. Patch over one eye. That I can do. That I can do. Oh, crap. You know, I wonder if this is what happened earlier. Such years of experience buffering. Buffering don't matter to me. Buffering is okay, but like, I wonder if that's why it didn't make it like the last time and something went wrong. Okay. I don't. The only reason, honestly, the only reason I'm live streaming is because it's just I don't have to edit and upload it. That's all I got to tell you. It's that darn simple. And I realize now that I have been showing everybody that lovely render of Photoshop this whole time. Ha ha ha! Sorry, dudes and dudettes. Who am I kidding? There's nobody watching this shit.
I am.
We're just doing it as a rehearsal for when there will be an audience, hopefully someday.
And
actually.
there will be.
Okay, let's see here. So now we want to, do we load her? We loaded her. Now we're going to hit this go-to pose that I just made. That put her right there. We're going to move her forward a little bit, over a little bit, and then change her attitude a little bit. Cool thing about a go-to pose, you can use it on any figure or object.
Mm.
See, now there can be a truck hauling ass. Remember, Metro. Roll on 18-wheeler, roll on. Mama and the children. You know what? If I was getting monetized, not that I am, I'd be demonetized for singing that. Remember what I said, Reggie. You can use the go-to on any object.
Okay.
See how that works?
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole lot quicker than having to
Slide it all the way up.
Hey, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, yeah. Okay. Now, what kind of dogs we got, dude? Because apparently the German Shepherd just didn't do it. Husky. Try him. Hey, there is a bulldog, but he looks like boo. I mean, he looks terrible because it's a freaking it's a Millennium Dog. Let me do that. That's as a joke. I bet he'll freaking love it. He's like, man, that's exactly what I wanted. I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. He ain't gonna have no fur. He ain't gonna have no fur, Ron. Millennium Dog actor. Just for now. Oh, no. Blue Jean, just met a girl named Blue Jean.
Is that the bulldog?
Yeah, it is.
Pretty tall bulldog.
Yeah, the original Millennium Dog did not have good scaling, and I was constantly having to resize it. I'll put like 75. It'll be about right. That's like a freaking Great Dane or something, right?
Yeah, bull master.
Fur wet. Fur no sheen. Fur sheen. I don't know that it really matters. So get on here.
Just basic.
Oh, notice how notice how there's no eye ray. That's lovely. And to get it to work, I actually have to highlight the freaking shader. Fur no sheen. There we go. Still didn't work. That's brilliant. Freaking brilliant.
Can you make it alright?
I can, but the textures are probably going to be hand mapped. I don't know why they're not working. Pain in my Batuski. Buddy Budowski. I'm fixing to delete this son bitch. So, coat. What the fuck is the coat? Alright. Let me think about this for a second. Because this is Poser. You got to think about that. You got to think about that.
Can you throw a shader on that dog?
Well, I mean, I don't want. I could. But I don't want to make it not look like a dog, right? Like Oscar for a shader. The whole point was to get that ratty bulldog shape for him. You know, I mean, there's definitely fur shaders. It's gonna look ridiculous, I promise you.
Now, what's that guy, A&M? I think his name's A&M.
Alexandra something, yeah, with an M. His name is.
Yeah, he made that wolf, that dire wolf that you did.
Yes, I actually need to buy that dire wolf. I did not buy it, and I really kind of wanted to get it. All right, as a joke, I'm going to replace this dog as a joke. Well, see, there is no bulldog. He really wanted a bulldog. That's Studio.
Closest thing to it would probably be like a pit bull. I mean, that looks like a bulldog.
There's a little pit bulldogs. Let's see what we got here. The pit.
I know because I raised them.
Yeah, but
some don't. Some actually don't, but most of them do. Especially the new breed, the bully test.
See, something tells me he's not going to want that. Like, that's...
Yeah.
You know what, though? The texture doesn't look bad for a bulldog. If I had a shape that looked more like a bulldog.
Yeah, the face has to be a little fatter and jowls, shorter snout.
Bully skins. I'll look around some more. Let's go with.
Should have a bulldog. I mean, that's.
Hey, bulldog. Hey, bulldog. Let that render out while I'm looking through the store here. See if there's any kind of special catch-up weekend. Fraser. Pretty much already got everything I want to get on the weekend, so I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know. Think about that for a minute. Let's go check one thing out real quick behind the scenes here. Production. Bully. All right, I'm gonna grab that real quick. Okay, Johnny Brento. Alright, I think I'm gonna have to probably. Alright, we kind of got like a reasonable affect going right there, but the Millennium Dog is just garbage, hot garbage. Hot garbage. She kind of needs to be over. And really, she's kind of coming off as a grown woman a little bit more than I want her to.
Can you just size it a little bit?
You know, it's possible. There's also some teen morphs we can use to shrink her down. Thought about getting one of the teen base models that I own. I just have to look through, see what's up. I'm gonna make those changes. I'm gonna give her a backpack. He didn't say much about her clothes. Crap, it's struggling, so I shouldn't have put it on that preview. Let me give it a second to kind of come back to me here. Gosh, I can't do anything right now until that happens, so hopefully we're not choking now. You still hear me, right?
Yeah, you're fine.
Cool.
You still YouTubing?
I can't check. As far as I know, I am. I'm kind of locked up right here. I think it's going to come back, though. Hopefully, because I hate to have to do all that work again.
Because I'm at YouTube right now. I see the original screen that you had up before.
Yeah, well, YouTube's about a minute and a half behind because of buffering, probably. Hasn't been running real smooth because of just the connection or whatever.
Okay.
So.
No, but actually, I'm talking about maybe 10, 15 minutes ago.
Okay, well, that's probably because of buffering. Yeah, I mean, I can't help that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'll probably just. Okay, well, let me do that then. Let me get out of this real quick. Close out Photoshop. Let's see here. Switch over to. We're in Daz Studio only. Okay, we'll roll over to this working section. I got my graphic up now. If Daz comes back to me, and I think it will, here we go. I'm just going to save this. There we go. There we go. You guys aren't seeing this, but it's kind of wanting to come back to me now. I'm just trying to switch it from preview. That's the thing about previewing in that big window like that. Is sometimes if you're like at the edge of your memory. I'm just using a lot of memory right now, so it's wanting to crash. I gotta reboot it anyway to install the new stuff. I just got the dog. Oh crap!
That fuzzy gray screen always makes me cry.
Yep. Okay, here we go. One more time.
Oh, it cleared up though.
Okay, there we go. Cool. Save it and let her rip. I'm gonna like reboot it. So okay, so I'm gonna see if what I just ordered is available yet. Hey man, sometimes it'll come up right away. Other times you can't rush it, it just won't.
I experienced that a couple of weeks ago. I bought something and usually it just pops up. It's like bling is there. I just, I waited like the next day, it still didn't pop up. But it was in the install manager, so I just did it that way.
Oh, weird. That studio's giving me like a blank screen right now.
What?
Yeah. There we go. Now it's up. Okay, cool. All right, so that's one of the things I wanted to add right there. Okay, we go back. Oh yeah, let's go with dog. 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 Bully. No. Bull. Yeah, it's not showing up, I'm pretty sure. Bully, 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 whatever. Okay, well, check this out. I'm gonna open it back up. Watch me rock these sounds from the polo grounds.
Jazz Connect.
Yeah, that's funny because I've seen this. I've seen this shit a million times. People just losing their shit because Dad's Connect freaks out and like removes all their smart content. I mean, it's happened to me multiple times.
Yeah, it's been doing stuff. It's lost and found and all kind of weird things.
Yeah. Ninja discussions. Hey, I am werewolf in my dreams, man. Werewolf? He doesn't have a werewolf, does he?
Who? Herschel?
AM.
I don't know.
Talking about not Herschel. Alessandro Mastronardi.
I'm not sure unless he's talking about the dog, the wolf.
He's talking about the dire wolf, which I'm gonna get it for sure. I don't know why I did.
Yeah, that wolf is nice.
Already, it's just too nice. Dire wolf, look at that. Oh, yeah.
That is nice. Yeah, that was just like one.
Love it, love it, love it. I better get it now when it's not super expensive. But anywho,
Well, maybe she's trying to use the wolf as a werewolf.
oh, this guy, Ron, doesn't do any kind of like speculative fiction or anything like that. He's all about like just pure lore and ass drama.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he likes, though. Hey, man, he's paying the bills. You got to do what they ask you, you know. So,
yeah, that's true. You know,
let's see here.
we could always throw in something like a Geiger creature in there.
Yeah, well, that's that might make us happy. It's not gonna make him happy though. That's the whole thing.
That is right.
We're gonna just get rid of that. We're not using that for sure.
It's horrible. I remember one time we used to do drawings just to break up the monotony. We we
Okay.
were doing we did a Minnie and Mickey because that was like the favorite, and Mickey getting ready to kiss Minnie, and an alien busted out of a chest like the movie. Oh, it was just hilarious.
Hilarious.
He had eyes closed and then your eyes get ready to kiss the alien.
Oh, there was something. Oh, yeah. So I had this idea that I could use this product. Oh, man, mother. Okay. Well, while we're dealing with this, why don't we go ahead and talk about how to fix this bull snot?
Okay.
So yeah, so it tries to install it and it's actually not there. So what you do is you go when you find it, you go browse the file location, and you go back to the actual file right there, and that's the path you want to copy right there. Left clicking, Control C, get your notepad out, notepad, Control V. So there it is. Okay. So now that product is called street decor or street signs. You know, I've posted till I'm blue in the face about this, and they just aren't going to fix it. You know, they never really have. They always go through the standard rundown, you know, the stuff to check, and I'm like, hey, look, it's Connect. Connect has a problem with load sharing, especially on these new files, and you know, because and that's what those when you see Amazon servers pop up.
Yeah.
What was it called again? Street decor. That's load sharing, and it's confused about what files are where. All right, here we go. Now, oftentimes this will fix it. Okay. So it's not quite sure why there's 3 different zip files for it, but okay, we'll do all 3. It's not even that big. It's really weird. There's 3 different files for it. Open. Content. Extract. And then you're going to paste in this place right here and hit that shite and let it overwrite everything. Same with templates. So you can actually customize one of these, and I was thinking I would put down the road, like the name of the book, in one of the signs, and that'd be a neat little extra that, you know, he wouldn't be expecting. Now, update metadata. Now, what would be nice is stuff would show up, but just for now, let's see if rectangle. Okay, so our previews. So some of our files have actually shown up because we're seeing the, yeah, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I need like a complete sign. That's the one right there. So, that's anyway. That's how you, and eventually those will show up when you close and reopen the program. So that's just a way to get around that. So that go-to pose is coming in handy. So now templates, street signs, sign maker, open with Photoshop.
Sign maker, is that part of that?
Yeah, it's templates.
Okay.
So I just got to figure out how this is supposed to work. Update, okay. I don't have his exact text. I could download it. Don't really matter in this case. So I want not the square one, rectangle, nope. Rectangle large, nope. Nope. Country road, nope. Pentagram, nope. 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 Trapezoidal, rectangle. I believe that's it right there. Yeah. Okay. So if I do this, down the road by my visual, I go here, surfaces, I'm on this post 4x4 2, not that, not that. Street sign rectangle, there we go. And I go here. What? Street sign rectangle. Face, there we go. Face, haha. Okay, street sign rectangle. Wait a second minute here. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, I see. Rectangle gets to be white. Okay. I hate this bullshit when it does this. Oh!
What does that say? You chose it in the directory or
It
something?
doesn't like me referencing it in data because they try to reserve that for the official Connect. So Now what I'm going to have to do is save this shit somewhere else. Which I'm going to do it anyway. Just put it in H just for now.
Or you just go back and go over it in Photoshop.
No, I ain't doing that shit. That's the bullshit mess when people don't know how to do stuff right, Ron. Damn, I can't, dude. Man,
Because I know you did the movie.
I'm about to unfriend you for saying that shit. I can't believe you think I would do that, dude. Just kidding. Okay. So let's save this. That was right. Emission color, and then there we go. Fuck, man. There we go.
All right.
Now you know what we do when we have shit that won't install, right? You know what we do. We go to connect, we put it in connect, can't wait. That's what we do. Some old bullshit. Some old bullshit working around for a program that millions of people use that don't work right. Man, I'm getting bassy in my voice. Shit. Getting tired. Okay, so connect, can't wait. There we go. That's my little folder for situations just like this. When I have to have some shit that I just bought, you know, good enough to buy it, and freaking needing it right then. Well, you know what's up. So tomorrow, the Reginator and I are going to blast off into our Blender journey.
Blender.
And there's a good reason, and it's all part of a bigger plan to be able to make products for the Renderosity Marketplace and eventually myself for the DAS Marketplace. I think, Reggie, this is something that you can kind of start with. You know, a lot of people aren't going to take the time to watch those videos. You've got time on your hands. The only thing between you and being able to build simple props is watching those videos, right? So if we can get you on that path, you know, maybe we should do something like where we try to have you to make a product within 30 days or something like that. I don't know. But we should do it.
I like a challenge. I like challenges.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's the only way I get better.
That's right. So now watch this. He's going to say, I don't like that bulldog. It's too short and squatty and too ratty. I'm like, dude, I'm freaking moving mountains over here, bro.
Then we just have to put the alien in there.
Ron's a great guy, but he's 80 years old, dude. He's 80 years old. It's like, you know, he's his understanding of newfangled stuff is just not, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, you know, we could always use like a dog, like from what was that, John Carter?
John Carter.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, John Carter?
Oh, what's it, John Carter? What's his name? It was a movie about Mars.
Oh, freaking, is it Princess of Mars or something like that?
Yeah, Princess of Mars.
I love that movie. A lot of people hate on that film. I thought it was great.
Isn't it John Carter? Or
John
something Carter.
John Carter, that's it, yeah.
Yeah.
John Carter. All right, so
they did a really good job with that movie.
Love that movie. Love it. Anybody that hates on that movie can just suck it. I don't have no respect for him. But for real, that movie is badass.
It is. You know, and if you read the book, that's why I really liked it so much, because it went with the book really well.
Did it now?
Right. Yes, it did.
I never read the book, but you know what? I might get it on Audible because I do love me some sci-fi, and I bet the book is better in a
Mhm.
lot of ways than the movie could ever be. So,
They just had a good chemistry. I mean, I could see him in that book. He is that character.
okay. So now this is going to be cute because I don't want it to be super obvious. I want him to have to like look to see it, right?
Mm.
And I don't know if it's just I make the sign larger.
And then push it back further.
Yeah. So it's a little out of focus.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be kind of cool. Um, so, thinking in terms of like the book title, like if I were, lots of times when, I used to do these. I don't know if I told you this company, this digital book company had me. I was making like a reasonable amount. It was like, well, back then it was $50 for like a cover, 50 or $60, and I had
Mm-hmm.
2 or 3 hours in it, so it wasn't great money, it wasn't bad money either.
Yeah.
But getting paid, I did. I think I actually completed one or two, but they just they would give the author a chance to come at you and like saying, well, yeah, but could you do this? And I was like, once or twice is fine. But then like when it got to be too much, I was like, yeah, I want to. I'm glad I did it, so I could say I did it. I think I did 2 or 3 books,
Learning experience.
but now it's time to move on down the line. Yeah. So bully. All right, I'm gonna do a test render. See how that goes. He's on down the line about a half-mile forward. Don't know where it's going. Okay, let's do a quick little test render. We will not force that. And now oh, lovely. I've been staring at that little graphic for all this time. You're falling off, Reggie, falling off, man. You didn't tell me that I screwed up and that I was simply just sitting there waiting on freaking.
You told me it was buffering.
No, I said don't give me feedback on it being like late on Rendo because I know it is. So, damn.
You kept saying it's buffering. I said it's been like over 20 minutes in the same image, and you
That
said buffering,
sucks.
buffering.
That
So I said
sucks,
okay.
man. So I'm running a render right now. Finally got old Jeep's Z bundle, which is just all his special effects. I think it's all done with planes, but it was so cheap. It was like $2.99 for the bundle, and you get the Flames, Flame Z, Element Z, and Dragonfire and Steam. So 4 different products for like $3.
Wow.
And I thought, probably the Dragonfire alone. I mean, I know it's planes, and it's set up for iRay emission, so that saves me the time of having to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually started to tell you, man, you need to go get this.
Are those brushes?
No, they're plain, so they're set up like you just load them in DAZ, and they're
okay.
He did a little, obviously it's a rendering and a mask on a plane, and then also emissives turned on to make it glow like that, so it lights up and stuff around it. It's really nice looking, man.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of different options in that flame, man. I don't know. I got to do a superhero story. I'll show you something right here. So I found that place that that I could publish comics, and I definitely. I mean, I if you'd asked me, I told you for sure I wanted to do a comic, and I have a story that was going to be a web series that's relatively fleshed out that I was gonna shoot for, but now I don't know because it was going to be with a project with Les. I don't know if he's going to have the bandwidth. I don't know if I would go that way again because that is actually literally going through a publisher. You don't really make any money on anything would be made on it would be I'd be lucky if I ever saw my money back on it. You know, just it's not like some of the stuff that I pay him to do for me for Daz. You know, where I could actually get the money back and make a little profit. This would be like just totally
Yeah.
going out the window to say I did it. But I probably would have more fun doing it myself
Yeah, because you're going to be dealing
and
with a
publishing
lot
it
of Comic
online because
Con visits and all that stuff.
well, I
That's
care
why they
more
really
about it.
need
I
to
care
make.
more about the digital version of it. So you could buy the digital version for 99 cents, or you could buy the print. They're just going to print it for you. You could buy that for like $5. You know, and I don't know. I might would buy one for me, but like anyway, I'm going to show you something right here. So this right here is a template from that place.
Okay.
And you can do it a single page. It also supports double page layouts. So this right here kind of gives you the size. So I would do something like this. So the image size is kind of already here. Trim to 6.2. All right, so that's just the live area. Image size. And if you go and look at it in inches, yeah. So that's 300 pixels per square inch. High resolution, original size, inches. I could build it in Photoshop, or I could even use like Comic Life to help me build it. Which I don't know. Photoshop gives you absolute freedom if you want to make your layouts as you go. If you want to use can layouts, which I generally do, you know. But I've got a couple stories that I think are pretty. I got one in particular that I've been dying to re-render. It's that Sins of the Old Father. I would rewrite it as well, so I had a different ending. But like, and there's a lot of good vampire and demon creatures out there right now. So, and you know, I had my respawner character basically as a commercial product called.
Yes, and it was amazing. I
Demon
love that
Israfel
character.
and Demon Abaddon, and I really would. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think
You saw that image I did with her, right?
I think I did. You can share it, and I'll show it. I'll show it again.
Let's see, where is it?
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba.
Let me find it.
Dire wolf. Why am I seeing? There we go. I don't know what story, which of my stories you think I should go with. I could do a combo respawner and like try to add some new characters in.
I like Respawn.
I've got that whole Buddy Rose script, which I would really love. Have you read the Buddy Rose?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I like
Dude,
that.
that's funny, man. It's got like but it's based in the real world a little too much. Like there's no real truly supernatural elements to that. And doggone it.
Respawn is a ticket for me always.
I like Respawner, I really do. Respawner meets Buddy Rowe. And the thing about
No competition
Bloody
there.
Row is written, like it is written. And then I have another monster, kind of like a monster tale with like it's like a werewolf story, but with an Egyptian backstory.
Oh,
I
cool.
haven't fleshed it out fully, but I've wrote a treatment for it.
Kind
So
of like the Anubis type of thing.
yeah, but like yeah, but it's not exactly a werewolf. But it's like a werewolf tale, kind of combined with Cat's Eye, a combination of like
Oh,
American Werewolf in London and Cat's Eye. You know
okay.
what I mean?
Yeah, I like that.
But once I decided what to do, yeah, I could start on Bloody Road today. Like I could literally start on that today. And first thing I would do would be, well, I could start on any of them really. Well, I don't know if I went with that first respawner story and tried to kind of adhere to that story, but just make it better. And obviously the renders would be on a whole different level. You know, I could do some that would be just full page, or I could do others with panels. I don't know. I think there's a lot of opportunity there, and just really try to do it page by page and upload it one page at a time. You know.
Because I love Respawn.
I'm pretty chuffed with that myself. Let's go ahead and hit. We've been running for 8 minutes. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. We'll pause it. And okay. Oh, that's cool. That's the dude one, right? Oh, you
mm-hmm.
flipped it around. You flipped it. Let me show this.
I'm going to send you the girl.
So, you have flipped it around, sir. You have flipped the script.
Well, it's a great tool. It's just what to do with it.
How do I get to see this whole thing? Oh, that's because of my share screen. There we go. So here we go. There's that. You know that's designed to have the demon on the back of the dude, right?
Right.
And this is your man lady.
Yeah,
Weird ass morph you like to
that's
use so much.
the
Oh, you
respawner.
combine this with another product. That's cool. That little
Yeah.
I forget the name of the product, but I've got that one as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That's cool. Oh, you use my post set. I can see you use
Yeah.
my demon down post set in the roster. That's cool, man. Good job. Good job. All right.
Thank you,
Let's see.
sir.
Let's go to Premiere because we're about ready to show this off. This little test render here. Now, I always feel like I have to go the extra mile to explain to them that this is not supposed to be the final version. You know, usually he's sitting over. If it wasn't for COVID, see, he'd just stop by and he'd say, "Oh, do this, do that," you know. And it's like, wait a minute, I put this in the wrong location, didn't I? Oh, or did I? Promos, run down the road. V2. Okay. Now, this normally would be like a
Oh, that's nice.
rectangular, you know. She's floating.
Say, do you have some type of smoke like the truck has a little exhaust coming out of it?
Yeah, I actually do, but I would probably just post that in with Photoshop. Promos work it in. So let's see if I can do something here that would make him understand that it's not. Okay, let's do this. Let's go with like red and size 1 pixel. Damn, that's why I can't see it. There'll be another car coming down here, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And and just highlight that. Should crop it even tighter than that. Let's crop. image, auto tone, image size, pixels, 1. Call this step download. It's an easy place to put it. And the road scene 2 placement. Hopefully he'll realize that's not like the full version. Actually, I don't want to. I'll send him that after we're done. But yeah, so that's kind of like a proof of concept to send to the client, and then get feedback on that before I go too far. I know he's going to give me a lot of feedback on what they're wearing, but I haven't even gotten to that yet. I'm going to go into a different render. Actually, maybe that next, and try to get get something dialed in for him that he's going to really like. Let's see here, Genesis 3. There was a Genesis 3 character that I liked. Emails, couple of emails here. Oh, the now live email, so that's good. At least that's going live. What am I doing here? What am I doing?
Oh, it's going live now?
No, I get a notice, and I just now check my email, so that's all. That's all according to plan, so no worries there. Trying to think about this backpack situation, if I ever handled that. Hang on one second, I'm gonna check something out.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, I'm working in DAS. I'm gonna switch over in just a second here.
Okay.
Gotta get something in shape here. Genesis 8. Female clothing. 1 second, guys. Gotta remember where this was. Okay. Man, sometimes there's so much stuff out there, it's just really hard to figure out what's what. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You know what? Hang on, I might have another way of finding this. Sort by date modified. Date modified the other way. No. Oh my goodness, let me see here. Character 20. I know it was a backpack product. I'm pretty sure I got it. Backpack. Ooh. Ah. Forced bunny outfit. Okay. Commit, can't wait. Making a quick install here, and we'll be back to the studio momentarily to make tweaks. Okay. Okay. Okay, Team Raven. Oh. Undo that. Okay, I was wrong. Get rid of that.
I have returned
Back like he never left.
with root beer.
Oh, that sounds good, man. You know, I don't drink soft drinks very much, but one of the
Mm-hmm.
few things that I do is that's weird. That's really weird. Delete that. It says select backpack, but if I select the backpack, it puts it inside of the backpack, which is not what we want. Look at this. This is completely wrong. These instructions are wrong. This is probably a vendor with who did this? I'm not sure. I don't know, but like you really need to get that stuff in the right place. You need to actually select Team Raven. Oh, that's wrong too. Damn, I don't know. Get rid of that.
What are those decals?
Yes, it says select backpack. All right, so once again, I'm going to add the backpack to her. Materials, backpack material. Select the backpack. I want it to be color, dark color, black maybe. I don't know what's up there. So expansion mats, wasn't it? There we go. That's
Nice, yeah.
That's better. Or even something like that. Or something like that. You're not going to see it in the shot anyway. So, which begs the question, why am I even screwing with it? Well, because that's what he wanted.
Because perfection is your middle name.
Off shoulder left. No, that's not going to work. Belt raise left. There we go. Belt raise right. You just want to show up here. Okay. Belt side to side. Belt move forward. I don't need to do any of that. Shit, you ain't even see it at this angle if I don't change the angle. But anywho. So one thing about her is her feet are off the ground. We got to get that fixed for right now.
Are you gonna make a plane?
What's that?
Are you gonna build a plane under her feet?
No, because this is not going to be on a flat surface. It's going to be on this road, which is actually not flat.
Oh, okay.
So all I'm doing here is just kind of fixing that up, and then I'm going to grab her hip, go straight down, and once I have that one foot there, then this one I'll just kind of like bring it up so it's not sticking in the ground. And same thing with old Carl boy, just bring him down. But he already had one foot on the ground. He wasn't the problem. He was part of the solution, not the problem. Bully's got to come down.
He has to come down a little bit. He's just too happy. Got his head in the dirt.
Okay, that's all right. Okay, save that. Just the opposite problem with this truck. It's freaking on the ground. Interesting little thing to do.
What's that?
Tailgate. If I can lower the tailgate, I'm gonna. Door left, door right. Oh, that sucks. Don't have the option to take the tailgate down. That's weak ass right there. There's no driver. I don't think we're gonna see it.
I wonder if that geometry thing would work on something like that, the tailgate. I know it works on regular doors.
There's a tutorial out right now. It was last week on how to cut that out and make it its own thing. But yeah, I mean, I ain't going to that trouble. I'll just post it if I wanted to do it like that. Excuse me.
It's okay.
So, homeboy here's got a backpack that really he doesn't have to have. If he's going to keep it, I gotta bring it. I gotta make it. I gotta make it like, you know, just color like that, just right like that, just torso. There we go. Okay, that's better now. And he said something about an eye patch.
He said that. I thought you were joking about that.
Was I joking?
I thought you were joking.
Fine, I'm gonna put it on there as a joke.
Don't you have one from the Pirates? Yeah, that would work.
Possibly. I'm just gonna go with this one. I think he was kidding about it anyway.
Okay. I thought you were kidding when you told me about it. I watched that prequel to The Thing.
What was it?
John Carpenter's The Thing.
The prequel.
Yeah, they did a prequel to it.
Oh, you mean the latest one that's come out? Yeah, I seen that a while back when it came out.
Yeah. Yeah, they did a good job. I liked what
pretty
they did.
strong, pretty strong.
And they matched the ending to the beginning of the actual original movie.
Yeah, that was dope. That was dope.
Yeah. I kind of like they took the Norwegian actors and used them in the film.
Yeah, that's cool.
But one of the guys, he played in what was that? Game of Thrones. He was the I forgot what they call them now. The Outlanders or something like that.
Mm.
He was like the leader, the guy with the red hair and the beard.
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
Yeah, he was in it.
That's weird. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Now those patches, they just covered the just the right eye.
It seems that way.
Oh.
I'm about to drop
Like
the
a
shit.
product.
It's not freaking working right, and I'm about to drop that shit. I'm not even gonna kid you. It's just starting to tick me off. Yeah, screw it. It looks awful. I'm not doing it. Was there some in the pirate?
Yeah, I think there was some in that Pirates package.
I don't know. I can't recall.
I mean, it's a pirate. The pirate always had a patch. I know one of the girls had a patch.
Yeah. Carl. There we go. That's a little better.
Yeah, that's a good expression.
All right.
I wouldn't be too happy walking down the road. I could have been in a car or a plane or anything, a train. I'm walking. My feet are killing me.
Is that a Genesis pose? I kind of think it is. Anywho.
Looks like the old Range Rovers.
Yeah.
Which I actually like. I like those better than the new ones. In Australia, they had the old ones, and then that was a long time ago too. Those were bad.
Were they bad?
They were bad, man. I felt better than riding in a limo. Keep going over the dirt roads and don't even feel it. Man, this is nice.
I don't know why it puts it out so far like that. Must have some sort of weird setting with the figure. Alright, so we're going to bring it up. Okay. Back to here. There it is, right where I wanted it. Now cam shoulder needs to have depth of field set up. I think it does actually. Or does it? No, it does not. So camera, that's the field. Undo that. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, here we go. Stain. Swift stain. Props shaders. Alright, you had a hard on for steam. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, so we'll go to this. Man, I am just getting the freaking mileage out of this damn
Get mileage out of what?
that go-to pose.
Oh, yeah.
So I gotta remember where I put it though. It's in this folder. Track Customs 2020 down the road. That's just to get it here where I know where it's at, and then I'll just take it down here and I will put it in the good old car. Now it's not the right angle to the camera, but I'm going to fix that. Okay. There really isn't a tailpipe. I don't.
Oh, it isn't?
I don't think.
What kind of truck is that?
But I also don't think you will notice it if I just put it here, like it's coming up from under it. So, what I gotta do is do this, and it's gonna have a little bit of an angle to the camera so we actually see it.
Mm-hmm.
As long as it's got angle to the camera. It should render. Ooh. Gotta make sure it connects. And then we'll just duplicate it once we have it in the right spot, which I'm good with that, I think. I'm going to duplicate it. Man, I got you on some high level next over there shit right now.
You duplicate and rotate it.
This will just let it be seen better from, you know, both angles.
And
of course I want to scale it down a little bit so it's not exactly the same. Okay. And actually, I think I can scale that just a little bit more. That one. And that one. Okay. I'm ready to run a render on this sucker. Okay. All right. To B. I'm gonna let that run for a second. Let's see what we got going on here. Our live stream is really buffered to crap. So just to kind of recap what I've done, I have lowered these feet and adjusted the pose a little bit. I have adjusted his expression and turned his head just a little. 5. I have put her arm in a little bit more of a natural pose, like she's dropping her hand. We've added the steam. We've added a ranger out here, driving down this little area. And
change the dog completely.
No, it's the same dog. Or the same dog in the last render. Just you know, given more of a. He's kind of more of a scruffy dog, so.
And then added the sign in the back.
The sign was already there, but we added DOF.
Oh, okay.
F. And so this is interesting right here. The render style on that glass, I'm not loving it because it's like, I don't know, I'm seeing the road. I guess it's just seeing back this way, but I don't know. I guess that's okay too because we don't have a driver in that, which I will. If he likes this, my ideas for new stuff, I'll give you some different color here. If he likes this, my ideas for new stuff are a character sitting here with just, you know, his hand. They've already got a hitchhiker, but they wouldn't stop for these guys. Sitting here with his knees, kind of in the thing.
But actually, they're going the other way.
True. Which, you know what?
I think the Range Rover would be the ride.
Right, maybe so. But
they're smart. They're walking on the right side of the road.
Yeah, and he's got like a hat on, and there could be a dog sticking his head out, whatever. And
that's what a shepherd could be.
Or there could be something like a bicycle. Yeah, you're right. In the back of the truck, whatever, something to haul. Obviously, could do another car going, you know, almost at the top of the hill or whatever. That's really hard to see. Could definitely add some more trees in, but this, I don't know. I'm gonna see what he thinks before I go adding trees because that's a little tougher to get them right. What else could we do? I don't know. I think that's kind of a good start.
Yeah.
Yes, we
We're giving a lot of stuff to think about.
Really, really wanted to. We could have an airplane flying. Cross country. We could have some crows. Actually, or maybe even some like geese flying in like a fit some sort of metaphor, flying in a V pattern. I don't know. Kind of like where it's going there. I'm going to sign it somewhere like on the road, real light. And actually, this has to be 16:9, so I'll probably have to change the camera, but I mean, what I've used before on that same page. Well, in the preview, oh, this is before I fix the straps. Also, another thing I did fix, obviously, well, not obviously, but I definitely fixed it, was I fixed the straps on his thing here.
Yeah.
And she's got a backpack on now. She got a backpack, yep, but you barely see. And then I just generally need to size her down, like she needs to be smaller. Younger, probably do a different character. But, you know, all these things, we're getting in the ballpark. So 5 minutes, 5 minutes is enough for the preview. So, let's see here. Garçon. Garçon. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Looking better. Looking better. Let's switch back so they can see it. Yeah. Okay. Well, hey, man, you know, I guess you're pretty excited that the freaking Steam looks good, right?
Yes, I am.
One thing I don't like is that those headlights are on, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that while I'm thinking about it. And all that is it's a headlight.
Just cut them off, right?
It's easier just to delete them on that particular setup, on that Ranger. So I just go out here and car headlights, just delete them. So now they're off. But making little fine adjustments. Let's look back at this some more. Let's see what we don't like. I don't like how our foot's turned, so can definitely be up for taking that off. Let's see here. Dire Wolf, Dire Wolf, Dire Wolf. Oh, I'm about 2 minutes away from having something grabbed here that I'm going to grab and maybe use. Let's go to our... I'm going to look on Dash for a second at my product library and see what kinds of teen stuff I have. Okay. Stand by for 1 second. Going back to Cali. Well, we turned it into a real stream tonight. That's cool because I wasn't really feeling it the way things were kicking me in the mouth starting with. But that's okay. That's okay. We got something that,
got a lot of good stuff going.
Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly. You just said it. You just nailed it, sir. Adjusted her pose while I'm thinking about it.
You know I'm excited about tomorrow.
Heck yeah, starting the Blender journey, man. We got to make the most of that. Yeah.
We did geoshell.
Down the road by Ron V. Hill. And if I want that to be more in focus, I can just stretch that camera out. Actually, you know what? I do want that to be more in focus. So let's go back to here. Let's go back to cameras. Let's do this. Yeah. Because we really need to see that sign a little bit more. So all we have to do is increase this till infinity and beyond. And then really the only thing it's going to blur out is the, well, I don't know though. We need to get it just about to the sign at least, and if we have to, we can bring the sign back. There, that should do it right there. Okay, so cam graph shoulder. I'm always wanting to adjust these. I realize that I'm showing the render, not the... Oh, that's Big Mama. Okay. So I've made some adjustments to this scene, and I think we're ready to go ahead and just let that render overnight for fun. I know I'm still going to make a lot of changes to this, but this will just be a nice one that I can send in for, let's look at something real quick. I want to see if I can actually, I can't see that there's nobody in that car. That's cool. I just wanted to make sure. I thought that window would obscure it, so I'll just save as geometry. So I fixed, basically fixed this, adjusted the arm pose, adjusted the leg pose. That's about all I've done. Oh yeah, and so I made this camera a little bit broader depth of field so you can see that. So I think we're ready to rip. Ready to rip. Ready to rip. Feedback. Okay. I was going to try to go back to the other scene, but I think my ride's here, and I'm not sure. Yep, no time. Okay, so what I can do is I'm going to close out tonight's stream by hitting the render button once again on this bad boy right here. And another thing I need to do is change it to 16:9. That's going to affect our camera a little bit, but still it's a nice big scene, and I think we're okay like that. And then we'll just hyphen 16 x9. And I will force render quality now because I know it's going to render overnight, and I'll make that 9,000. That'll be super high fidelity. That'll be at least 4K. Okay! You see how it is. You see how it is being married, Reggie. You still there, Reg? Reginator.
Yes, I'm still here. I used to be married.
Okay, yeah, I know that. Okay, so I hit the render on that. Gonna flip on over to the old work screen transition, and we're gonna let it rip, Tater Chip, and we will see you guys on the next render.
All right, take care.
That is 2 hours and 2 minutes and 58 seconds down. See y'all next time.